Washing line he's got over there.
I'm not quite sure what it is. I think it's holding.
If you get anything wet, just put it on there. Which hanging your clothes out to dry.
Everybody look at Sir James changing his underwear. Unite. Sad news about beer. You have to hope the study is flawed, but the evidence seems to be irrefutable. Yesterday, scientists for Health Canada suggested that the results of a recent analysis revealed the presence of female hormones in beer and suggested that men should take a look at their beer consumption. The theory is that drinking beer makes men turn into women. To test this theory, 100 men were each fed 6 pints of beer within a 1 hour period. It was then observed that 100% of the men gained weight, talked excessively, without making any sense, became overly emotional, couldn't drive, failed to think rationally, argued about nothing, had to sit down while pissing, couldn't perform sexually, and refused to apologize when wrong. No further testing is planned. Sir James, come and join us. Come and join us. Sir James, we honor you today. Can you please tell me a story? I'm very confused. How many mugs do we actually have and how many don't we have?
How many don't we have? That's the easy answer.
Which ones do we have?
don't have it. We have one mug, and that's the sandwich. So there's 200
Oh, sandwich
mugs.
who never comes to the run anymore. So let's have
The
a
story on the mugs, just a moment before we start screaming. The mug story
before we start screaming.
is, oh yeah, we'll ship them next week. This is Friday, first week in July. They didn't ship them. They didn't do them. They have picked up another supplier who said they were going to do all the engraving and ship them. They didn't do anything. So the original people are now doing them. They'll be shipped and will be in our hands by next Saturday.
Have you finished that story?
Yeah.
Thank you. Now we'll have a note for washing lines. Thank you. Me, yeah. It's washing lines. It's busted through and through.
Animals!
That's when so they say. It's run. Where's Monica's? Oh, she's not here. Oh, you can take her down there. All right, first of all, telling us we have to swim across. He then tells me, well, if you don't want to get wet, you can walk this way. So I'll go up to my knees in the fucking mud. Okay, we'll put.
No, you can come back to me. I said, not to go through all that crap.
Yeah. Quick swamp that was. Then he tells us we can take a macho trail or a a Wimp's trail, and we end up in a stampede of cows.
It wasn't my fault. I know who started the stampede.
Oh, we'll get to that later. What do we think of today's run? Yeah! Let's have a night for the hair.
Short.
Yeah.
You get to go to the other side.
This is Hector's, Musica's new horn. I would give it a blast and give it some competition, but unfortunately mine has decided not to work. for going into competition with the hash horn, with this thing. Can you hear that? Can anybody hear that more than 100 meters?
Jam.
There you go, mate.
Jam. Can you get him to play a tune? Because he is actually proficient. Look at this.
What's going on here?
Hold on.
Oh, yeah. You just don't want to let go of the tits, do you, GM?
Can't let go, can't let go. We're raptured. Anyway.
This man actually studied the trumpet at school.
Can have your tuba back.
Jam. He actually studied the trumpet. Plays a tune.
Let's have a night for 10 of the way. Yes, the day is too blue. He's busted through and through. He's Ashford, so they say. Let's get him along our way. All right.
You can swap
bras. I
don't use any of that.
We haven't been around for a while. Singapore Cooling.
I'm not a written man.
Alright, okay. Singapore, get some beer. Too long.
Actually,
too long. What if it's too long? Oh, there it is. Okay, so Shatterproof. Where are you? Shatterproof, get some a drink. Culita Minimus. Hurry up. Spencer. Where's Spence? Get some a drink. Anybody have forgotten returnees? You've been here for a couple of weeks. Let's have a beer. Put your video down.
Oh, the poor dog. Stop standing on his
Hey,
head.
what's this cruelty down there?
Hey.
Let's have a note.
Hang on, isn't Louis? Isn't Sex Mix?
Let's have a drink. We're quietly standing in the background there. Who else have we forgotten here? They're probably going to last till Wednesday. No. Hey! Me. Yeah!
So they say.
Where's the milestones? Shiggles, get some of a beer. Take two while you're at it. Sex Max, buddy. Get some another one. Get some another one. So, okay.
Where's my match?
Shiggy, it's coming. You heard the announcement. Shiggles, you heard Jim's announcement? James speaking. Okay,
JMH.
today.
Shiggy crossed the water today.
I did.
Show us how.
What we want to see, go on. Get up on your pants.
They crossed in their underwear. With their clothes on their head.
No way, really?
We didn't know that.
I missed that.
Sex Max, 50 runs today. That's off and on.
Do you want to go to the back? Yeah, we'll come to the back.
302. Oh, Mike. Mike is in the post, apparently.
Wait a minute, SWA has got something.
Now we got Wednesday, I got him.
Where's my match?
I'll talk to him.
Hey, I've been waiting 13 years for that back.
I refuse responsibility.
13 years!
I know, I'm a failure. I'm waiting for somebody to take my place.
You should try to come more often, and maybe you'll get it faster. Okay, let's have a note for milestones. Yes, milestones. Thatcher's visiting us today from the Brisbane. Hash. He's also living in.
Is pronounced Bin?
He's a veteran hasher from Hong Kong, from Brisbane, from these days from Grenada, and probably will join us. Normally we give you a free T-shirt. We don't have them today. I apologize. You will get one in the future. So you have to go without today.
Chiggy,
No, maybe we'll give you a old sweaty one.
Chiggy, give me a t-shirt.
Shiggy,
here's a spare, here's a spare.
welcome to you.
I like what's underneath as well.
Shiggles.
That's just that colour they wear in Australia, you know? That's right. They're all whoosies down there.
Your hand out of there.
Respect. Was it to your liking?
It was indeed.
Did you feel welcome?
Can have mine,
We won't
clean.
make it, and please start a Granada hash. Will come in mass.
Good, and my compliments to the hair.
Oh, there's the hair over there.
Two hair.
Well done. Good run. Okay. Let's have a note and respect for visiting Hasha. Me. Yes, visiting Hasha.
So they say.
69, I always.
Nah, you like 69. We all do. Are you 99 yet?
I'm 98.
98, right. Rowing towards 100. I think you should take a drink for 98.
Yeah.
98.
A free run or something.
He set his 98th run today. We haven't achieved that. Moving on towards 100.
Sad bastard.
Yeah,
And improve it.
Really sad bastard. Dreams about the hash. Comes about the hash.
The next two are going to be really difficult.
Let's have a note for 98. Me. Yeah. Yes, 98. He's true blue. He's Boston through and through. He's Ashman, so they say. Spence, get some drink. 2 weeks ago, he managed to escape us, but we don't forget, the hash has a long memory. He was playing tennis, and then he escaped to England. Oh yes, and he got, what did you do? He got whacked by a bird. He got whacked by a girl with a tennis racket. Whoom! And he broke your nose?
Well, no.
That's all right now, you can't see the difference. The pros knows his words. Go, padre, let's have a look. I'd say his nose is a lot worse than the fences. Let's have a drink.
He played squash
I think
now.
it's something that are you trying to get your son in sort of something, I don't know what to call this.
Having an operation.
Let's have a note for crooked noses in the family. Runs on myself. Masticator, my favorite. Where are you?
Ronaldo.
First of all, for those of us who are on the run, we could not help but notice that the cows got rather excited. Cows, bulls, calves rushing towards us. And a stampede, I would call that. This young man has owned up to being the cause of that stampede. Aha! So now we know the reason. But if you all turn around and look at the Suzuki Jeep, move aside please, beautiful godmother. He even brought his own car with him. To read the rubber mats at the bottom. We have a master car.
No sticker.
No, and no sticker.
No sticker. Give me 2 drinks.
Give him 2 drinks, yeah.
No.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, let's have a note for our masticator. Me, 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 me. Have it along the way.
On your head. Drink it or wear it.
You what?
I got no sticker.
Thank you for telling me that.
Well done.
Last but not least, just a small announcement.
Stickers out.
There are no more Wednesday runs. They finished. Last week was the last one. Next Saturday.
Another day. Whoa. There's a reluctance and a heavy heart that I take on this duty.
Oh, give me a drink.
The descent that was caused last time I was RA was terrible. Paul, tight fit. Well, I obviously caused a lot of concern last time I was RA. I don't know why. With the political correctness these days, mediocrity is a perfectly acceptable. Parents, front center, have it ready.
Gotta go pee-pee.
I can drink.
She's gotta go pee-pee.
You can't both piss outwards. But I'm not like one of these 12-year-old girls that he's asking to his tent. So just so you all know, I've got no intention of getting into Paul's tent. I'm going to be pissing on the outside for the rest of the year.
Does he live in a tent most of the time?
That's what you're saying. But for what? Just come out here.
Good choice.
Is that varicose veins on your back there, or is it dirt?
That's bloody Shakespeare putting me in
That's
the
you
mud.
having a mud bath.
Shit of the week.
Shit of the week,
Grab yourself a beer. Not only has he got varicose veins, he's also trying to create dissent in the hash by pointing the RA again. And he's trying to create a sexist hash. What is this about women and beer? Girls and boys, the rackets. You called out Shakespeare and Monica, not for the hash. What have you got against women?
I love women.
You won't be having
Of the opposite sex.
Eveready and spoons. Both together. Yes. Eveready and spoons. Grab yourself a
Good
drink.
choice. Yeah, get them out. Yeah. Been waiting for this all day.
Yeah, this is a supportive hash. We've all got our jobs to do. We try to support each other. Eveready, did you say some RAs have a big stick and some RAs just have a big head? Head? Who said head? Well done, some of that. And we did. And it was good. And we fucked. We fucked for hours. Uprooting trees and shrubs and flowers. Like Vikings with horns on our heads. Head! Who said head? Spoons, who looks like a Smurf? Thank you.
Good Smurf. Well, you should get Smurf it out.
Okay. Moisture of the week. Foghorn Leghorn, front and center. This is a representative
Of the Queen.
for the majority of the hashes.
Mercury.
This excludes Masticator. She's available. Myself.
the weirdest.
Oh, actually, no.
Because I got to put this in your hat.
Put them out for the wrong down.
No, I called out for the wrong person. And then someone else. And then representative of what? Of the majority of hashes.
Have you had a
Majority of hashes, that's me, yeah!
I think we should
This excludes myself, Masticator, Foghorn Leghorn, Pedro and Cheese Available. What does flour represent on the hash? That's right, it represents a true and righteous path, the way to follow. We came to the dam, the arrow went across,
Down.
and the majority of hashes went where?
Across.
Across, not following the true and righteous path, but
need-
15 meters down.
You need someone like me to sort of make sure that you eventually get on the right track.
Okay. El Sordo, Masticator, and Thatch.
All those three?
All three. Front center.
Why is this not getting so hard?
Because we've got space.
It's going somewhere.
Somewhere.
It's going
We
somewhere.
got free beer.
Not calling.
What have you done to my daughter?
Dagger Musica. Another representative award.
Grab it.
As
What's it Adam say to eat?
ability to educate you.
There.
And the way I educate you is through the hash sheet. Like the last sheet that I wrote, it's three people were called out. Masticator, Mercedes, No Name, and just what I got to hold the head for you. There you go. Any other donations here?
As Harsh Cash, you don't.
There we go. In fact, this is your money. There you go.
We got some peanuts on it.
We have an English RA next week.
Oh, I'm missing
El padrino se llama negocio. El padrino se llama.
What I've told you about Spanish.
Makelele. Es de la correr de la.
And while you were away, did you call for a taxi?
Chica, ven aquí. Chica, ven. Chica, aquí.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I usually
Okay, did you?
travel by taxi.
Yeah, and how did you identify yourself?
As the Englishman.
As the Englishman. Ladies and gentlemen, the English pro.
Shame.
Okay, that's it. I'll get told quick way. Okay, so shoot of the week. Let's see the vote for drinking without paying. Habitual not calling. Not following the true and righteous path. Descent in the hash. Can you come back?
No, thank you.
Insulting the RA for a day. Not calling.
No, I realise.
God, I wish I was an Englishman, but I'm a bloody Scot. Ladies and gentlemen, shit of the week.
He can be rechristened.
He's a bastard.
We've told him. It'll have to be by the proper RA.
Down.
And so let go of my hand.
Down.
There's a proper RA. Paul.
That's Mum.
Hash bomb.
No good hiding in the bushes unless you're having sex. If you're having sex, I want to be a part of it. He's got to join El Sordo now. El Sordo, be careful, he's behind you.
Yeah, that.
Me. One arm's not enough. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I looked over Jordan, what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. Coming up to me. Coming for to carry me home. If you get there before I do, coming for to carry me home.
Okay, coming here, Chatterproof and Jiggy out here for reigning innocence.
Front and center.
We are.
Reigning innocence. I've never seen a vibrator in my life. Hey, I said do vibrator! Did she swallow or did she spit?
It's Sir James.
No, I need that energy.